All right, peace and blessings, guys. Peace and blessings. You're gonna have to bear with me as I get some things set up here, because I'm doing a live podcast while I am recording a live stream for you guys. And first and foremost, if you don't know who I am, if it's your first time to my channel, my name is SG-1 from the Grammy Award-winning team, The Peacemakers, and welcome to the channel. If this is your first time, please make sure you subscribe to my channel, and or if you're listening to this podcast, make sure you subscribe to the podcast. Now, I know, guys, I've been a little behind the time on doing podcasts, and you guys got to really understand this. It's been hectic. It's been real hectic, you know, with the success of the channel, with the brand deals that we're getting in, with the consultations, with all these different things that I got going on. It's been hectic, guys. And you know, me and my brother Sly Piper, we had a conversation last night, and we talked for a couple of hours, you know, while he was in the studio with Dre, and you know, and that was a good thing. So I didn't go to bed till like early this morning, but either way it goes, guys, happy to be here. Hope you're having an excellent day, absolutely on purpose. Hope everything is going the way you want it to go. Always remember, guys, you got to empower and envision everything that you want to happen in your life. And I'm gonna skip past the BS and get right to the point of this particular video. But like I said, it was very tiring for me last night. Like I said, because I had to get up and do the California time, because you know I'm in the East Coast. Sly Piper is on the West Coast, and we had to, you know, have a business meeting, and he was in the studio, so he was in between working with Dre and then talking to me, and he was going back and forth, and then I'm doing stuff, and so it was just crazy. So either way it goes, Sly Piper says peace and blessings to all you guys. Hopefully you will see him soon in the video. Hopefully we can get Dre on the video, we can get Snoop on the video, somebody, it doesn't matter. But so all things are good, everything is going good, guys. Look out for a new video coming out Saturday, of course. It's a very powerful video because it's going to talk about the power of your equipment and what you use as a form of equipment, and how necessarily what you buy, cheap or expensive, may not necessarily be what you think it is. In other words, expensive equipment may not necessarily be always the good route to go, especially when you're just starting out. But before I get started, if any of you are in the chat right now and you want to say peace and blessings or give a shout out, let's go right now, guys. Let's get it. Let's get it, Music Millionaires. Let's go, Peacemakers. Give a shout outs in the chat if you're here and you want me to shout you out. First person, of course, my homie. You know what I'm saying? From BK Banger. Good morning, peace and blessings, bro. Man, I really look forward to talking to you. We got some business to talk about as well. However, wanted to get you guys aware of something that that's going down today, and for you guys to take advantage. Our equipment is the core behind our business. Of course, you have to have equipment or some kind of software, which still requires equipment for you to be able to become a producer or bang some tracks out or write on time, whatever it is. You got to have equipment to do that stuff. And so I wanted you guys to be able to take advantage of this. Okay, if this doesn't apply to you, it's not applicable to you, fine. If you got everything you need, fine, whatever it is, but it really works out for you. And you guys really need to know that what's going on today into tomorrow. So real quick shout out, M Liverpool, peace and blessings, family. Appreciate you for sure. Finally, it's December. Hey, what's going on, bro? You must be from the South. That's what's up. Spoonie G says peace and blessings to you, Spoonie G. I appreciate you coming in and chiming in, guys. Appreciate all you guys on the chat right now, all you guys that tuned in live right now. Appreciate you guys, love you. Again, if you want me to shout you out, please do so. And for those who don't know, before I get into the subject or the topic that, you know, the title is, for all of you who've been submitting music for Indie Goat's channel is live. We have put up a test stream, and so you'll understand the premise of Indie Goats. Indie Goats is to take the most savage music out there. You guys, your music, whether it's just tracks, whether it's a complete song, whatever it is, you guys submit it to us. Give us permission to use your music, okay? Right now we can't monetize it, but when our channel does monetize, you have to give us permission to do that. In other words, we don't want any YouTube flags and content because you guys have it listed somewhere else and you got it under another MCN or something, and then YouTube comes back and then say, hey, it's a strike against you guys. So you're going to have to give us permission to do it in some type of form, either email or an actual written agreement saying that we can use your music and possibly monetize it for the channel later on, because we do monetize our channels and that's how we make our money. So if you're interested in getting your music on Indie Goats, and you know how Indie Goats work. Basically, it's going to be like nothing different than anyone else have. The only difference is that it is going to be voted upon. So you guys are going to get your fans to vote your music up so that you can chart. And then there is another outcome behind that. You know what I mean? We're working on behind the scenes. But if you want your music sent, make sure you send it over to musicmillionaires at Gmail. Myself or Rick, my assistant, will get it. And once everything goes down and we get our developer to lay everything out the right way, we'll let you guys know that it's up and running. Either way, here we go. So long story short, today is a very special day because for all you who have Amazon, Amazon is doing a Prime Day starting at 3 p.m. today, okay? And if you look down the description of this video, you will see the link to Amazon Prime Day. And basically what Amazon is doing, they're giving crazy discounts from 7% off of equipment up to 50% off of clothing. So for those of you who have children that need school clothes, this is the opportunity to get school clothes at half off. And of course the future, I'm telling you guys what the future is. The future is the internet, okay? The internet is the future. And so you'll be able to have your clothes and everything drop shipped, your equipment, music equipment, headphones, microphones, whatever it is you need, guys. Take advantage of this day. This is the day that you take advantage of when you have opportunity. It's like having a Black Friday all over again. And I got the link in the description, of course, so that you guys can check on it. And, you know, it costs you nothing. It is an affiliate link. So, you know, we make a little money over here to keep the lights on and shit. And I don't have to come out my pocket. No matter how much money I got, come out my pocket to make it happen. But they're going to have a ton of deals, man. I mean, it was just crazy for me to even look at and see what all they're doing, especially when they sent me the email. I'm just going in here real quick to see exactly what they told me they'll have in here. So if you guys have been looking for computers, stuff like that, computers I think are going to be like 30% off a PC. So if you've been looking for a new PC or a laptop because your old PC is running slow and you used up all your RAM memory or just need more RAM memory or something like that, it's just the time to jump on it, guys. If you've been looking to buy you a Fire TV stick or something like that, this is the time. If you're looking to get a music subscription with Amazon, you can get 6 months of Amazon Music for free. You know what I mean? And I'm really plugging Amazon, but I'm plugging you all to taking advantage of their this Prime Day that they have. And I don't know if they've had this before. This is the first time that I've even heard of Prime Day. But it's just crazy. Like I said, I'm looking at the screen now, 50% off of exclusive clothing for your family, saving money. 6 months off of Amazon Music, unlimited free. 6 months of free Amazon Music. 20% off the Echo Dot, $20 off Echo Dot, $30 off of Fire TV Cube, $20 off Fire TV Stick. I'm getting ready to go on here, bro, and rack up, to be honest with you. They got $110 off of a Toshiba 50-inch 4K Ultra High D Smart TV with Fire TV, which, you know, for those of us who do production, you know, we have to have multiple screens. Like, if you ever notice here, right, I don't know if you guys can see, I have like multiple screens. I got a screen there. I got a screen there, I got a screen right behind me. So, and then inside the main office, we have big screens on the wall, and we got TV screens there, and I got a TV screen, like a 60-inch screen right here that you guys can't see from my monitor. And so, you know, this opportunity for you guys to get it. And of course, for my podcast guys, you know, you can't see what I'm talking about, but I will be answering questions as well. So get your questions together, okay? Get the questions together. And you know, we'll follow up with some questions and answers once this is done. But for those of you who have money, for those of you who don't have money, you can't spend it today or tomorrow, that's fine. But I just found it necessary for me to tell you guys that it was available to you, okay? But while we're talking about, you know, for everything that I take away from you, I told you I had to give you something. If you guys have not taken advantage of the Brandzuka opportunity, Brandzuka again gave us something that we can use as far as marketing your music, and it's of course Any of you who've been with me for a while know that I've always pushed Brandzuka because it's your way to get into TV, guys. This is your way to get your videos, whatever it is, you're on TV, prime time TV, no BS, bro, hands down. So for me telling you to go spend money with Amazon, I'm telling you at the same time I have something for free for you at the same time. So I'm giving you something and taking away something. That's the tribal way. But there is a code I think also inside of the description for Brandzuka. They've given all my Music Millionaire subscribers $50 to go toward an advertising campaign to have your music heard, or your music video, or whatever you want to feature your children on TV, major TV. When I mean TV, like CNN, Hulu, MSNBC, all of these different platforms that you can literally have your video or market yourself. And that's $50 free, and the code is MusicMillie50. MusicMillie50 that you guys can use, and it doesn't expire. That was the deal that they gave me, that it does not expire, but I think you can only use it once. Okay, and if you decide to give it to a cousin or a mother or someone else who you think could benefit from it, who has a different email address, than yours, you can do that. But take advantage of that as well. Okay, all right. So with that said, again, take advantage of the Amazon offer, and then I'm gonna go into the chat real quick because I see you guys, a couple little comments in there. Dope Panda says, "Give me dollar, give me dollar." Thanks, nice info, but I don't have money. Give me dollar. Dasty Rogue 2018, valuable info. Appreciate you, brother. Then Daryl Owens said, "I did what's said and have not made one dime." Daryl Owens, be more specific. What did you do and you did not make one dime? Okay. And what else is there? Come on, questions, guys, while you have opportunity. This is all about you saving money with the Amazon special that I put inside of the description. But this is also about answering your questions, and this is your time to offer me. This is free consultation right now, guys. I'm giving you free consultation, all right? I normally charge $75 to $100 to you guys that are our music millionaires, and right now I'm giving it to you for free. So this is the opportunity for you to ask me questions on some things that you may need help on, okay? And while we're doing that, while I wait on your questions, let me just drop that into the link for you guys. But it's been a lot of stuff going on too, man, in the music industry, bro. I mean, like, crazy, because this is relevant to us. As of course Snoop has been basically promoting his album, him and my brother Sly Piper. And for all those who don't know, Sly Piper is my brother, and he is featured on I think two or three songs on Snoop Dogg's new album, the gospel album. And so they've been touring, basically. They've been doing shows on Jimmy Kimmel Live. They've been doing shows on BET. He was on the BET Awards. They've been really promoting the album. Okay, looking for the link for free advertising, no problem. It's recently come up, the little chick, I don't know, named Celine Powell or something like that, now is accusing Snoop Dogg of sleeping with her and all this other stuff, and so of course it becomes one of them situations where accusations go to flying. Now, of course, this doesn't really affect record sales. What it does is just creates more publicity for this girl who obviously needs attention, and because she's claiming to sleep with all these men and be pregnant from all these men, at the same time making herself thotty thot, but it is what it is. You get what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure Snoop is gonna make it out of this situation, unscathed, but it goes back to my last conversation with you guys, as far as my last video that I just dropped about taking care of home, and making sure home is together. And when you have issues like this, unless you can roll with the multiple wives thing, it has to be addressed, because Snoop is married. So it's just gonna make for a funny situation, and it's not a part of my conversation. It's not a part of me and my brother's conversation when we chop it up and talk, but it is what it is. Now, Real quick, somebody said in the chat, do you know anything about Broadjam pros and cons? Yes, I briefly did. I briefly, a couple of years ago, looked into Broadjam, and you know, without, here's the pros and the cons. Pro is, of course, you guys get opportunity for sync placements, okay? And of course, the more opportunities you got, the better your chances are, especially if you have music that can cater to the sync placement opportunity that they're looking for, especially if you have lyrics. Sometimes a lot of things are lyrics. The most important part, of course, is making sure your metadata is together. With Broadjam, and I don't personally use them because I really don't have a need to use them because our sync placement comes pretty much directly through us or Music Gateway. With Broadjam, what I notice is basically you are, for lack of a better word, paying them for the possibility of a sync placement, okay? And what I mean by possibility is when you submit the music, they have to approve your music for it to be possibly featured or sent over or submitted, okay? So you're paying them just to listen to your music to, and this is the con part of it. You're paying them to listen to your music to see if it's a possible fit to submit for a possible sync placement. To me, I'm pretty cool on that. You know what I mean? I'm real cool on it. I'm real cool on anything that I'm spending money on constantly, or I'm spending a lump sum of money and still having to submit so many opportunities. I have to submit more money later on for the opportunity to get TV and sync placements. Look, guys, you know what I mean? If you're confident in your craft, if you're confident in your music, and you feel like it's worth it, do it. I'm just going to say reevaluate. Start paying attention. Really evaluate these companies, okay? Evaluate what they're offering, what they are asking you guys to pay for, okay? So I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm not saying it's a good thing. I'm not pro paying you for each submission of one of my tracks. You get what I'm saying? To just listen to it, not necessarily place it. I'm cool on that, man. I'm really cool. So, you know, that's just my views on that aspect of it. Alec Nathaniel, Osheo, look at you, Chandamo, Hitoklo, Cheonke, Creek, I think, or Muskukale. But anyway, Christopher Tate, good morning, brother. Alex, Christopher, got both of you guys' messages, got you guys in the lineup to chop it up and talk with you. TG Block, is it the artist's obligation to clear samples? No, it is not the artist's obligation to clear sample unless the artist himself produced the track. It has always been on the producer to get the track cleared because the producer is the one who put the sample in there. So it is on the producer to either guarantee a sample clearance and or make any clearances a part of his deduction out of his portion or royalties for the music. In other words, you have to negotiate. If you have to get it cleared, or if it's something that you find you need to clear, and you are not on a major record label who deals normally with all those different things, it is up to the producer to get that sample cleared. It is also up to the producer to be very transparent and clear that there is a sample inside of the track. But it is the obligation of the producer, unless said producer is doing a work for hire. If said producer is doing a work for hire, basically he is signing over all of his rights to the music, meaning mechanical, sync, and otherwise, and also performing. Then it is up to the writer or the artist to get that sample cleared, because he's given up all rights and he just basically did it for a set fee or a flat fee, and therefore now it becomes your duty to get that done. I hope I'm clear on that, and I hope that was straightforward enough. Real quick, let me chill. That's the Rogue 2018. I'm going to try and reach you in the DM on IG sometime today or tomorrow, brother. Currently transitioning into my new home, but blessed to catch the live feed. Peace and blessings, brother. I look forward as well. And for all you who don't know, you can follow me on Instagram, please. And thank you. Instagram is SG-1 of Tha Piecemakerz or Music Millionaire. on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram, guys. Check me out. Spoonie G says, true indeed. Thank you. Larry Love says, FL Gang. I like that. Tyrone King, I recently discovered your channel. I would like to become a member. Do you have a video on that, or could you explain briefly? Tyrone King, real quick, the Music Millionaires channel and the Music Millionaires website is basically, as of course, what I'm transitioning to and what I'm getting ready to transition to, just to be honest with you guys, a full disclosure, is I'm going, because I don't think a lot of people really take advantage of what I'm giving here on the live streams, so I'm going to transition into just consultation with you guys, so that way I can really hone in on your issues and problems and really walk you through step by step how to go through your whole process of creating your record label and a production company or whatever. However, Music Millionaires, the membership website, is one where not only am I telling you how to set up your business, I'm giving you the contracts, I'm giving you beat kits, I'm giving you a ton of stuff that is basically, the contracts alone are about $15,000 in contracts, okay? So that is work for hire contracts, that is production agreement contracts, all the different things. I'm also giving you tools and a whole bunch of other things. Yet we're getting ready to also transition into completely setting up your record label for you, or your production company for you. We're going to transition into just being a one-stop shop for you guys to have all the services for you, so you don't have to do anything but have it basically handed to you for those who don't find themselves literate to the business model or the business platform. We're going to basically do that for you. However, the membership gives you pretty much everything that you need, along with access to things people don't have and that I don't share on this channel. Christopher Tate says, do I know anything about Hebrew? No, I do not know anything about Hebrew or Hebrew, however it's pronounced. However, I would like you to send me over a link, Christopher, because if you're asking me about it, then it's obviously something that I need to be checking into. Orondo Hen, do you know any way to do digital promotion besides Instagram and Facebook like companies? Yes, there's tons of ways to do digital promotion. However, I do have a surprise for you guys. I want you, if you have not subscribed, make sure you subscribe, because I have a special surprise for you guys within the next week or two. And it's going to be a video, in the form of a video, that's going to help you guys with your digital promotion. The key behind it is just so funny, because I just did another video, and the video that I'm going to drop is basically question and answers. So what I'm doing is I'm getting ready to increase the level of videos that we put out for you guys, so that it's not just once every Saturday that I'm dropping video. I'm going to start trying to do at least 2 or 3 videos throughout the week where I'm doing question and answers based on comments that you guys leave in my video sections and chats. However, with that said, I'm also reaching out to friends of mine who have mastered the art of marketing and promotion and social media marketing and promotion. Now, to go back to your question, there is other ways that you can promote. Again, YouTube is a valuable tool, bro. I use YouTube all the time. I use YouTube to cross-promote on other people's videos. You know, there's just ways you can do it. You just have to look at the platform, see it for what it is, and then utilize it. Something that I seen, as it was a brief video that I seen on Gary Vee, and everybody know who Gary Vee is, including myself. And he said something that was so pivotal, which was, we don't understand that if you had the opportunity to have 3 of the major networks at your fingertips and be able to use all of them for free, what would you do with it? Okay, the reason why I say that, YouTube is a major network, right? There's a quote going around that internet has shut down cable TV, and it is. So YouTube is a major platform, much like CNBC, CNN, BET, all right? Instagram, another major network, okay? These are networks with IGTV. Facebook, another major network. You guys have access to it. You're just not looking at it the proper way. You got to look at it as a point. You got to look at it like you're a TV station. You're a network, okay? And you delve and you deal with music. You do music, okay? Music promotions, music videos. You create your own satellite TV station, online, whatever you want to consider it. But think of it that way, like I'm creating my own music channel. So with that said, you have the ability to tap into the 3 major networks who have the largest subscriber bases in the world, okay? And that's how you have to start looking at Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Stop looking at it as a social media platform, guys. I'm here right now. It's 22 of you watching. Throughout my metric I'm looking at, it has been over the last 24 minutes, 60 people who've watched this video already. Come on, you get what I'm saying? So stop looking at it as just social media platforms and start looking at them as networks. That's what they are, okay? And take advantage of that. Creative 3, dealing with me see real quick. I just lost it. I apologize. Creative 3, dealing with companies that charge to listen to your beats. Don't do it. I have done it. It's a waste of time. Thank you, Creative 3. He verified what I said. The Low and Carter. What about promotion values? What is about promotion values as shirts, cups, CDs, case going as wholesale prices, any items that help at a good price? I think you're trying to say you're trying to find a spot or place that you can purchase merchandise to sell at good prices. A lot of that changes. You guys will know better than me, but I know for a fact like Zazzle is one of those places. Lulu for books. It just depends, man. Who and what you're trying to do, you know. But I think a lot of the guys in the community would know better than me, and they'll probably know about places that I don't know. So if you guys know anything or can understand the question at hand, please chime in the chat and give Delwyn Carter the answer to, I'm assuming, cheap places to use. I do know, I was on the tip of my tongue, so strike that. But help the brother out, please. That's the Road 2018. That is insane to pay someone to listen to your music, especially just starting out. Yes, I agree completely. Hustle Records. What's the best way to get your subscribers up? Be you. I just dropped this in the video, Hustle Records. Listen, the key behind YouTube videos is this interaction. This is me, right? I have my up days. I got my down days. You guys know. Anybody who's been with me, like BK Banger, Spadazzo 100, all those are old heads. They from the old days, right? But all those guys know that why they fuck with me is because I'm me. I'm real. I had my good days. I got my bad days. I share my life. I share, you know, things that I find important. But what I don't do is I don't fluff you. I don't do none of the bullshit. It's straight up what it is. It's real. And so when you get your subscriber base up, the thing that you have to realize, and this is so funny because I just did a video on this. We are in production or post-production right now, editing the video. But I just did this video. But I'm gonna answer it real quick for you briefly and give you an example. And when you see the other video, you'll see exactly what I'm saying. Here's what people have been doing. Here's what artists have been doing. The CJ So Cools, the Taylor Girls, the Queen Najas. All these people were people who collaborated. I keep telling y'all guys this shit. Collaborated, built up their YouTube channel and subscriber bases by sharing their lives, doing jokes, because there's another side to you outside of this music, right? That's what people want to see. That's what your fans want to see. They want to see the other side of your life, no matter how staged it may be, no matter how, if you're pranking, no matter if you're shielded. All that part is what people want to relate to because there's someone like you that can relate to you. That's how you build your subscriber base up. Don't just make your YouTube channel about your music. Don't do that. Share a portion of you. In order to create fans, I have to relate to you. That's what a fan is, a fanatic. You know what? I fuck with Hustle Records, right? I mean, I fuck with whatever your name is behind Hustle Records, right? You know, that's my dude, man. Have you seen what he did the other day on his wife or the jokes he played on his sister? You know what I mean? That's it. And then at the end of the day, your music is supposed to be a reflection of who you are. That's what they expect. So if you're going to make music, your music should be a reflection of the lifestyle you say you live. It should be a reflection of who you are and what you are. That's how you build your subscriber base up, family. Not any other way. That's why I tell you guys, share these videos. Share my videos. You know why? Because I'm one of the only fucking people that still do music with the major dudes. We are the Peacemakers. We are still working with the Dr. Dre's and the Snoop Dogg. My brother is still working with these guys hand in hand, and I'm teaching you guys the music business. Y'all have an insight. So listen to that part, you understand? And I know that this worked because I just grew, my channel just grew by like 20,000 people in like a year and a half. Literally, I wasn't even doing it. I was so caught up in doing the Dr. Dre project and the Detox and working with them in Cali, I forgot completely about you guys, you understand what I'm saying? So just imagine if I didn't forget about you guys and I shared all of those experiences, hanging out with Dr. Dre. I did share some of it with, you know, flying on the G5 and going to Detroit and doing all of those stuff, but I didn't do it the right way. But imagine if I was giving you guys all of the lessons that we were learning, you know, when a person or when an artist is disappointed in the track and all these different things. If I had shared my life with you guys, I probably would be at 1 million. The shit that we went through, I promise you I'd have had 1.5 million subscribers just because of what we was dealing with and where we was going and who we was dealing with and the lessons that I was learning and the business I was learning and the experience I was getting and the sunsets I was watching on Malibu Beach out of Dre's house off the beach with the dolphins, and we sitting up all night with piano lessons and keys and playing. And guys, it's the experience of your life that people are interested in. I promise you that. So do that, Hustle Record. And I apologize. I didn't mean to rant on you. Okay, guys, I apologize for ranting, but that's the truth. Sensei Bernie Turnbull, peace and blessings, brother, from the VI Island. Peace and blessings, family. Thank you for coming out. Spadazzo, peace and blessings, Spadazzo. Moxie Yarrow, how legit is DistroKid? Moxie Morrow, DistroKid is as legit as it get. Trust me. Everyone's like, do you really get paid? Do they give you your money? If you guys want to see my statements from DistroKid, you can. If you want to see what they've paid me, you can, because they are legit as it get. It's the best platform that you can use. That's why I have it in my description, and that's why you get 7% off for your first year when you sign up under Music Millionaires. It's legit. I don't deal with things that is not legit, that will not help you guys. There is nothing that I will give you that's all fluff. I don't fluff you. I give you stuff that's valuable tools that you can use. So utilize DistroKid, utilize the link that's in the description, or go to one of my videos and see the video description and get the link so that you can start using DistroKid. It is the best, it's the best money you'll spend. Trust me. Spadazzo 100 said the kid has crazy information. Thank you, Spadazzo. Spoonie G says, I just signed up with BMI as a writer and publisher. When I make a beat, which name do I use when filling out the sheet to get paid? You use your legal name. You have to use your legal name. That is where the money come in. Unless you have a bank or business bank account with your production name on it, you use your legal name, because that's what they're going to be sending you the money in, unless you have your own publishing company. Okay, let's see. I'm just going through all you guys' questions right now, see if I missed anything. Creative people also steal our beats from YouTube. Okay, all right. Both of I'm just catching up real quick, guys. YouTube is gold for us producers. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's just not being used right. I'm going to challenge you guys. Go on there and look up. If you're not familiar with CJ So Cool, look up this dude who basically has a girlfriend. He befriended royalty, and they have children, and how all his videos was about gaming and pranking her, and then showing off his bling, and that's what he's into, right? And then how he flipped that to now using it to promote his music, and now he's making music videos that are getting 10 million views. I may be over-exaggerating the views, but he's getting over 1 million views per video he drops. So he basically used it to switch the game up and then start promoting himself. You guys go look at these young girls. I think they're out of Atlanta, the Taylor girls. Look at what they did. You understand? Their video, when you go to their main video page, it's all their music videos and songs and stuff like that. And then when you go in their video section, it's their life and them pranking their parents and all this other shit. It's real, guys. It's really real. You understand? So, you gotta do it, man. You gotta just do it the smart way. What programs do you use to make tight beat videos? I don't understand what you mean by make tight beat videos. It's real simple if you want to be honest with you. You can use Sony Vegas, which is my go-to. I'm not plugging Sony Vegas at all. Sony Vegas is the one that I go to. It's real easy to use. It's simplified. But there's tons of video software that you can use to actually make tight beat videos. It just depends on what you're trying to do, really, in all honesty. Dasty Road 2018 says copyright all your music. Yes, but copyright it in bulk, in catalog form. Don't just send one track over to the government and spend $30 for one track. Copyright all of it. Dasty Road 2018 says, very well said, SG. The interaction and what you learn from YouTube is key. Very true. Creative 3, all my beats are registered with YouTube Content ID. Great to hear. Tyrone King, great info. Thank you, brother. Dasty Rogue says, gems. Thank you again. BK Banger, Peace King. I'm driving, just got a chance to add in. No problem, brother. Be safe on the road, all right? What do you think about distribution through Reverb Nation? Not very familiar with Reverb Nation. What I do know is Reverb Nation has had some issues in the past. They've had some disgruntled people. All businesses will. No one's going to be completely ever satisfied with you or your business or company. It's just impossible. However, I'm just not familiar with them to speak on them, so I won't. Okay? And Creative 3 chimed right behind that question that says reverb is a waste. Go through DistroKid. All right. Dasty Road 2018. I'm getting my media equipment together next month to set up my YouTube page the way I want it. I agree with all you said. When you feel compelled to share a blessing, brother, rant on. Thank you so much. Ross says, I need assistance with setting up my record label. Rod, it all depends on what you want. Again, I do private consultation for $75. And basically you can just talk my ear off until you get all the information out. And I can help you out. Other times if you do, if you buy the Music Millionaire kit, it comes with it automatically. I give you an hour of my time. But the record label aspect of it is just real simple. You have to have a plan. You got to have a marketing plan. And I'm just going to run through it real quick, so hopefully you're taking notes. And it's going to start right now. You got to have an EIN. Go to the EIN. Go to IRS. Get you an EIN, which is absolutely free. 100%. Get your EIN. That's the first thing you want to do. Then find a state that you want to incorporate in. If you do not want to incorporate into your state, all right, Delaware seems to be a favorite place for most people. There's a lot of legal, pros and cons to a Delaware corporation. However, you want to do that research on your own. 3, once you get your corporation set up and you file for your fictitious name of the company that you want to do, you want to go down to the bank and get you a bank account open under your said record label name. Now, sometimes the bank requires that you have a license from your city or town that you live in or reside in, so you may have to do that, but you'll have to find out from the bank itself. With the bank, you will not need your personal credit or your personal social security number. Most banks don't take it. What you will need is that EIN that I told you to get originally at the very beginning, along with your state corporation papers. Once you get your record label up, make sure you have a marketing plan. Your marketing plan should include budgets to marketing, promotion, deadlines, dates, a whole bunch of ton of important information, because what most of us don't do when we create companies, which a record label is a company and a business, is create a market plan. We don't have a business plan, in place outlining what will be the key aspects of my business, what I want to do, what I want to achieve, how will I set out to achieve it, as well as what budget do I have to make these things happen, where I need to be focused on at this particular time, and what do I want to achieve between this point and this point. There has to be an ending result between your record label. How will I get digital distribution? Where will I be where my target markets will be? How will I market and promote? All these things are important to your record label, and that is how you set up a record label within 5 minutes. I hopefully helped you out. Twin LS, my M audio interface is not compatible with my new Mac Mini. They stopped updating the firmware for the interface in 2014. What should I do? All right. You said my M audio interface is not compatible with my new Mac Mini. And if it's not compatible, pretty much there's nothing you can do. If there's a workaround or there's a hack, I'm pretty sure one of the guys in the chat will know it. But for the most part, when those things happen, you're put in a bad situation. You're going to have to buy equipment that is compatible with it. And I'm pretty sure when you got your new Mac Mini, you probably thought that it would be compatible, but you should have done your research prior to purchasing the Mac Mini to see if your M audio would work. Now, knowing you probably still have a Mac that is compatible with it. You didn't throw away that old Mac that you were using the M audio on, or that PC. So therefore, go back to that old Mac, increase the RAM memory that you need in order to make it work, because obviously you bought the Mac Mini thinking that the speed or the processor speed was probably better than the last Mac, etc., etc., etc. I don't know. However, I'm just running things down real quick to you. So go do that and go back to your old system, use that so that you can get it done, because if it's not compatible with the Mac Mini, it's just not compatible, and there's very few things that you could probably do to make it compatible, because when they create those drivers for those equipment or that type of equipment, it's most of the time created for those versions of the OS that particular system was created on within that year. So if you have something that was 2014, it was probably compatible with all those versions up to a certain OS firmware update, and it's not going to be compatible unless Mbox come out with something different, unless the M Audio comes out with a different driver kit or something of that nature to make it compatible to your Mac Mini. But what I would also do is contact them to find out what you can do about that. Contact them first, let them know what you have in your dilemma, and then see if they have any firmwares or updates that they can give you or to suggest to you that you can use for your Mac Mini. I hope that helps you. Just running through the chats here, guys. We're doing podcasts along with a live chat on YouTube. So if you listen to this podcast, hopefully that is helping you and working out for you. Let's see. Hood Tycoon says, would you recommend the use of social media management companies? Yes, I would, but I would be very particular about who you use. Matter of fact, just hold on, wait for this video that I got coming out with a special someone that is good at what they do, and then I'm pretty sure you will find the person that's right for you. But yes, I would recommend that. Okay? Samantha Sensei, what's going on, my UK princess? What's going on, mama? Peace and blessings. Samantha says, hey SG, just want to thank you again for all the valuable info shared under your mentorship. Only recently signed up and blessed to have your guidance. Blessings to you and your family. Love you too, baby. Thank you so much for it, and thank you that I was able to give you guidance and value. And again, this is not the end. You know, when you need me, hit me up if there's something that you get stuck on, so we can work things out. Appreciate you. This has come from Spoonie G. Excuse me. Appreciate you, and I will support. Thank you, Spoonie G. Tommy T. Just giving you some love, brother. Blessings. Thank you, Tommy T. Need all of it, bro. Hands down. Need it all, bro, because I'm drained. I'm tired. I'm good, brother. But thank you so much, man. Spadazzo 100. Magic Vegas Movie Studio is good for video and editing. There you go. Spadazzo always comes through with some kind of valuable information. I can't get his ass on this damn YouTube channel. We did one interview, and I just won't even put the interview out because your ass was nervous. You was nervous, guys. Hey, he's good at typing, but interviews, he was nervous as hell. So, peace and blessings for Dazzle 100 always, man. That's my homie, man, who's been with me for years now. He bought the court and kid, I think it was almost 8 years ago, man, and been down with me ever since then, man. So, peace and blessings to my little brother from another mother. Dasty Road 2018 says, I got my EIN. Good job, Dasty. Ross says, thanks, bro. Great info. You're more than welcome. And now, Spadazzo brings up a good point. Your DUNS number for your label too, that is your business credit for your company. And he's absolutely correct. I brought that up years ago in my videos, and I always tell people that once you get your all of your eggs in your basket, you get your corporate side set up, okay? Make sure you get your DUNS number. Your DUNS number is basically, it helps you create a credit profile for your company. And that credit profile is very pivotal and key, because when you want to go to someone like a Guitar Center, or you want to apply for a business credit card, they will be looking for a DUNS number in order to rate your business transaction. And you don't necessarily have to have a credit transaction, but when you are doing anything with your business that requires you to either pay cash or fill out a credit card information, do not put your physical information on or your personal information. Utilize your business information and then apply your DUNS and Dun & Bradstreet number. This helps build credit. It helps build credibility for your company. And when you need it, you will have that credit to be able to buy equipment or take trips or fly or whatever you need, because you'll be able to get the proper credit cards and business. And there's much more to it. But thank you, Spadazzo. I forgot that. Thank you. All right. Okay, now the questions are rolling in. This is what I'm talking about. Take advantage of this. I'm going to stop this stuff, guys. I'm going to stop these live questions now. So take advantage of it while I'm on. What if you have an incomplete beat or basically a beat of instrumental? Now, I'm sorry. This is from WJ Walker 44. What if you have an incomplete beat or basically a beat of instrumental where you probably may add or change something? Do I go ahead and copyright the beat as is or wait for the finished product? It's a little complicated, your question, I think, because I didn't get it. But if you plan on changing that beat in any kind of way, fashion, or form, wait till it's finalized. Don't copyright that. That's a waste of money. It's a waste of money. Don't waste your money, bro. I mean, unless you got it like that, don't waste money. Just wait until it's completed and, then copyright it then. Dion McBean says, when joining your group for the legendary package, does that come with the chance for placements, and also how does publishing with your group work? Yes, that does come with the chance for placements, and the publishing aspect of it work is one song publishing deal. So if there's a song that you want to submit for music and I get it placed, then you will have to do a one song publishing deal with my company so that we can actually act as your publisher. That's the only way that I can legally do it, okay? And then get you publishing. So it's just a one song publishing deals where we have a general standard agreement. So we're not asking for you to give up any of your rights or anything like that. We're just taking the publishing side of the royalties. Mr. List, what do you think about sampling? Sampling is okay. I think everybody's sampling, so I'm going to answer that first and foremost. Sampling has been done through the dawn of time, since the first great artists like the Dr. Dre's have created music they have sampled. I just think you have to do it the right way. Cheat or an art in the universe of music. And I hope I answered it with the first answer, but it can be looked at as both, depending on who you're talking to. We live in a universe and a world where there's duality. There's no such thing as good, there's no such thing as bad. It's in the eye of the beholder, the perception of the person. Many people have and feel many different ways about it. I don't think there is one person who can actually agree upon whether sampling is a good or bad thing. I think it has a lot of pros and cons. I think it has a lot of dualities. I think there's a lot of legitimate arguments that can be pushed forth when it comes to sampling. I don't necessarily look at it as a cheat or an art of universal music. I look at it as just a process, you know what I mean? Because truth be told, I've been told a while ago, there's nothing new under the sun. A lot of great ideas come from somewhere else, whether it becomes melodies, whether it becomes hooks, whether it becomes riffs, whether it becomes lyrics, whether it becomes sample of old and new music, right? Everything is stolen from something else. Even when you look at, like, let's give you an example, which is off subject, but on the same subject, when it comes to like the Dr. Dre, the Defiant Ones. Google the Defiant Ones. You know what I mean? What made the Defiant Ones so special? Well, it was a movie or something like that that happened years ago. All they did was recycle the name. They didn't even think of the hook. So, you know what I mean? Everything is recycled. And if you look at a bunch of my videos, you go back to my videos, I talk about how the greatest songs ever made by our favorite producers always include some kind of sample. So it's really in the eye of the beholder. For the person that's being sampled, I think it's an thing of honor. You know what I mean? It'll be honorable to me if you guys sample me. Matter of fact, as I do certain searches, I see people going out saying music is life. I've seen hashtags and Instagram posts. I've seen YouTube channels now being created saying music is life. I've seen statements. That's honorable to me because you guys know where it comes from. See, music is life. So it depends on the person, especially if you're getting paid. If you're getting paid for your creative work and you're getting paid off the performances and you're getting paid the mechanical rights and the syncs, you know, if TV, if the song is being licensed by TV or film, I think it's a good thing. So, you know, but it's what it is. Okay, and I apologize, you had more to your statement. I like to produce lo-fi hip-hop because I love it, but some people say it's BS because it's based on samples. Well, there you go. The news says, where do I get production, lease, and selling contracts? News, you can try your best to Google these things if you don't have money to afford an attorney or to buy it. If you become a member of the Music Millionaires website, we provide those contracts for you. They've already paid for them. So, you know, you can use ours, but there is very few legitimate, worthwhile contracts online that you should use. Really small amount that you can really use. So hard to say. You know, if you got the money to afford an attorney to draw you up some, do so. Or you can go to Rocket Lawyer or Rocket Zoom or something, and if that's all you need is that. But for the cost of as many contracts as you are going to pay for, you become a Music Millionaire member, then you can get everything you pretty much need for the cost that I'm charging, which is the $100 for the lifetime membership. All right, let's see. Let's see. if you were a rapper and had a song, I'm sorry, this is from Psych TV. If you were a rapper and had a song you think could be wildly successful, what moves would you make to get it seen, to start your following? I'm gonna go back to the same thing. It's something I already answered. I would allow my fan base to exactly do that. Follow me. You have to give a side of yourself, guys. You got to get. Listen, it's something that me and Samantha Sensei talked about as well. You know, you have to decide whether you want to take that personal plunge, that plunge of here I am, world. Scrutinize me, judge me. You know, take my good for my bad, my good and bad. Take all of this that is SG and you know, see if that's where you want to go with it. If you decide to do that, then that's the way that you now market yourself. Let me tell you something, guys. All you have to do is reverse engineer. Go to your favorite artists that you like in yourself like, or you think you're like. Go to your favorite artists and see what they have done. See, just reverse engineer what they did. It's not a hard science. Just look at it for what they've done. It's real simple. But I was at 100. I appreciate you, brother, more than more. Tyrone King, do I have to be a member for $75 consultation? No, you do not have to be a member for that. Tyrone King, all you have to do is email me, musicmillionaires@gmail. You can send the payment over through Gmail if you want, because now Google Pay will allow you to send money, or you can call the office and they'll take the payment at the office, and then we set up a time frame that is good for you, and we can run through it, brother. This is what I do. So this is a large part of what I do, guys. I have ample videos of just consultations that I do for hundreds of rappers, even rappers, some of the rappers you guys know, where I'm outlining things. So no, you don't have to become a member to do that. It's just my offer to you guys. Any other time, just want you guys to know, any other time when I travel, you see me traveling and taking advantage of that traveling, those are $10,000 to $15,000 consultation deals. Okay, guys? Well, I'm lying. Anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000 to $15,000, depending on how far I have to travel and how long they need me to be there, what all they need me to do. So $75 is nothing for you guys to actually have a person like myself walk you through whatever you need me to walk you through. And like I said, I only do it for my Music Millionaire subscribers and people who watch me on Music Millionaires. King of Kings says, salute, bro. Thank you for what you do. Keep doing it. Thank you, brother. I definitely will. As long as the Creator gives me breath in this body to be able to open my mouth and speak to you guys, I definitely will. And then if I got to get the wife to type it out or whatever, if something happened to me, damn it, then that's what I'll do as well. I'll do my best to keep doing it. All blogs. Do you think radio campaigning is still important in today's music industry? 100% yes. 100% yes. Radio is still the way that people go. You gotta realize, how much time do we spend in our cars? How many people are on the road right now? People traveling. Yes, radio is definitely a way to go. It is one of the major ways to go. Even though we are making that transition into podcasts and things of that nature, I do foresee a future. Matter of fact, it's already here where, you know, they now cars are being made with unlimited internet access and access to podcasts and iTunes and things like that. But for right now, I definitely say that radio is form. So yeah, let's see. All right, guys. For those of you who are on the podcast, I'm buffering, so I just had to type that into the chat. Oh. Let me finish answering the questions while I can, because I don't have my charger on my phone, but I do want to answer as many questions as we come up to the 1 hour mark. Derek Lewis, love what you do, brother. Saw you on the PBS special on the Yamasi Seminoles. Nice documentary, peace and blessings. Derek Lewis, hey man, appreciate you, brother. That is powerful, man. That is, listen, I tell so many people, especially my YouTube followers, that I have so many hats that I wear. And for you to say that, you just made my day, bro. You just made my day. Yes, I'm on a PBS documentary. I'm on several documentaries. But PBS was my biggest documentary about our tribe. And so thank you, Derek Lewis, for that. I appreciate it, man. Peace and blessings. And thank you for following. King of Kings. Okay, I'm having to go back up because YouTube, I don't know what's going on with YouTube, but how can I be my own publisher and what's publisher and all the purpose? King of Kings, that's one of the most commonly asked questions, but it is so detailed. It's not a hard process. It's not really hard, but it's just a lot of time to talk to you about and break it down for you. But the publishing aspect is real simple. Technically, all of you are your own publishers, but you just got to know how to use it the right way. McKean's 100 said instead of paying them for the other services, I did it myself, like registering my codes with Sound Exchange. Great idea. Media-based, Nielsen, and so on, so on. Great job, Mike Neese 100. Creative 3 said that's what I do. I make beats for TV shows. Good. Spadazo 100. Okay, Spadazo, I'm just gonna let you handle your thing. Spoonie G, does DistroKid place your songs on film and TV? No, they do not. Creative Think. Dasty Rogue, be prepared to pay for those samples regardless where they come from. The business is changing to help artists profit from their work. Tools are being implemented as we speak to help artists and etc. Dasty Rogue 2018, you are absolutely correct, and thank you for sharing that. You are absolutely correct. Couldn't have said it better myself. Revelation, I like that. That is sharp right there. Revelation 6:8. I joined you years ago. Peace and blessings, Peacemaker. Peace and blessings. Now that's a real peacemaker there. Revelation. I like that. My list, thanks for real. You're more than welcome, my list. Spoonie G, thanks, Creative 3. Revelation, I love the contracts and the samples. Thank you so much. Try to get it all in, guys, before this battery in my phone goes dead. Jim Ligon says, I'm a working DJ, producer, recording engineer for an independent record label. Just stopping by to say what's up. And thanks for being a positive force in the music industry. Thank you, Jim, for what you do for artists and what you continue to do in every aspect of your business, from DJing to producing to engineering. We need more brothers like you, and thank you for all that you do. I'm going to treat you like you're in the military and say thank you for your service, brother. Thank you so much. Do this sound about right in a nutshell and in that order? 1, copyright your music. 2, start business under fictitious name. 3, sign up with ASCAP or PMI. 4, make websites, start promoting via social media. All that sounds right, just in the wrong order, brother. Just in the wrong order. You want to pretty much, it's not in the right order, but you're on the right path. How about that? My phone says low battery, 20% battery remaining. Matter of fact, let me do this, guys, so I can stay on with you longer. Let me. Alj, changes, entas. Can you go to the car, please, and grab my iPhone charger so I can continue to do my live stream here for the guys and keep the power on. Thank you. Mate, my son. Smoke With Me TV, what's good? Starting budget for an artist on the East Coast to generate a buzz. And what is imperative that you must have or utilize to start? Well, a lot of my videos talk about that aspect of it, and I've already mentioned this in the earlier, and I think you just probably chimed in, Smoke With Me TV. But you want to know what's a good starting budget for an artist on the East Coast. In all complete honesty, you know what I mean? It just depends on what you have. Don't look at a budget in the way of a final thing. Yeah, put it in there for me. Thank you, my love. You know what? Can you plug it into the USB of the printer? Because that's closer. Let's see if it charges me up. Yes, we're good. Okay. However, starting budget for an artist on the East Coast to generate buzz just depends. And let me give you this too for you guys who was asking. Here is the number for the corporate office for you guys who want your consultation. Okay? Damn it, I can't spell with this shit. All right. The budget really depends, because you can look at your budget in a 6-month and a biannually way. So biannually, you can say I want to spend, let's say $2,000 biannually, right, or $2,400 biannually, and you just break that down. But it's like $400 a month that you want to spend. So it just depends on what you have. But once you create a budget, you want to know what your budget is going to be used for. That's the key. Even if it's only promotion. Smoke With Me TV, make sure that you have a plan set up. This is the most important thing I can tell you, okay? The most important thing I can say to you is have a business plan set up. Have a form of attack. Have it outlined how you're going to spend that money, what your purpose, how you plan on achieving that, what platforms you're going to use, and what you want to see come out of it. Oftentimes spending money, especially when it comes to promotion and marketing, you will not immediately see the results that you want depending on what you're using and what the purpose is, which is why I'm saying make sure that you have a strategic plan outlined so that when you're spending that money, you know what you plan on getting the results on. Also, do not be scared to utilize your budget with an expert. Half of what we do is we spend money on shit we don't need, but we will not hire an expert to help us get to where we need to be at. So do not be scared to hire an expert to help you, okay? And I apologize with the finger. I'm not chastising you. I'm not chastising you guys. It's just, this is what I do, intimate. I gotta let you know the real shit, man. So, but, when you pay somebody for something, be learning. Do not be dependent constantly. Learn, okay? Unless you are paying for a person and all you expect them to do is consult with you, like myself. If you're paying for consultation and that's what you know you're getting, get something. But if you're paying for something like engineering session or whatever, make sure you're learning. That's my point. So make your money work for you as well. Okay, Ekan Jr., if a binding contract. Not really sure what you're saying on there, brother. Spoonie G, what's the best and easiest way to learn simple chord progression? YouTube it. That's the easiest and best way to learn chord progression because, of course, chord progression is really a hands-on situation where you are learning hands-on, but it's plenty of ways to just go online to utilize and Google chord progression. Matter of fact, I think MG the Future, if I'm not mistaken, I have a video on my channel that you can check out where I did a collab and Machine Master did one back with me. So MG the Future did a video that you will see on this channel. It is, I think it's Producers, Hacks, and Cheats. So go inside of my video section on my channel, click videos, and scroll down till you see Producer, Hacks, and Cheats, and then you will see that video with MG the Future teaching, I think, music theory without all of the BS, and he's talking about chord changes. I think so, if I'm not mistaken. But check him out, and if it's not on there, just go over to his channel, hit him up on his comment and say, hey, SG sent me over to you to learn progression and chord changes and stuff like that. Okay. Ekran is asking. Jim Ligon says, laugh out loud, I was actually in the U.S. Air Force from 1988 to 1995. See how the universe works, guys? Y'all think it's a game, man. You see how the universe works? So I said, actually, thank you for your service. And he says he was in the Air Force. See? Y'all think this is a game, man. Remember I was talking about the brain and visualizing things and putting it out there, and that's a manifestation of it right there. You can't make that up, bro. You can't make that up, man. Look at that. Wow. Thank you for your service for real then, brother. Thank you for your service. That's real. Now, Smoke With Me TV, I will agree with you 100%. There is a lot of scamming going on for artists because what has happened is now these cats realize there's money to be made off of newbies. And so, you know, matter of fact, some of the things I get, man, I hear people say all the time, like, and I've gotten a lot of slack for it. People don't even want to do it. A lot of people don't want to do consultate or do collab with me. A lot of these channels that are out there that I've reached out to, a lot of them don't want to do collab with me because I don't know. I'm giving up too much of the game for them, you know what I mean? Or I don't know, but they don't even want to collab with me because I'm just giving out too much information. And I've heard that from a lot of people, like, you know, you're teaching all this for free, right? You're teaching this stuff for free. So I agree with you 100%, man. There is a lot of scamming going on, and and it's a shame because, you know, one thing I pride myself on saying and bragging about, and I think I have the right to brag on this, is before it became a thing, before people was talking about independent artists and being empowered and being an indie artist, I was telling people from day one, 10 years ago, bro, 10 years ago, I was telling people this. Now everybody's trying to teach, you know, oh, do this, do this, do this, do this, do this. I've been telling you guys 10 years ago to be an independent artist. So I'm 100% with you, bro. Straight up, you know what I mean? 100%. Yes, the game is oversaturated, Sun 7. However, it's not oversaturated because it's a goddamn million YouTubers right now. A million YouTubers. And you know how many of them people are famous and popular doing the same shit. Doing the same shit, bro. Same pranks, same content. And these guys have 1.3 million subscribers. They're making $100,000 a month. So what does that tell you about the music game? Change the game. There is not as many of you doing what the other guys are doing that are making their careers. But if you look at the history of the music business, YouTube has made the Justin Biebers, the Ariana Grandes, the name them. It's a lot. It's like 10 or 12 or maybe even more YouTubers that have gotten into the music business from YouTube. So it's not oversaturated. It's just how you utilize the new and up and coming platforms to make it work for you. That's the key right now, guys. The easy part is what I'm teaching you guys. The music business part is easy once you understand the basic principles of the music game. The key behind it is understanding social media and how to make yourself successful in a way that you can take care of your family, your friends, or your wife, or your girlfriend, or whatever you have. That's the key. And I'm telling you guys, it's not as hard as you think it is. You just have to put in the work. And that's it. And utilize the platforms. But so the whole oversaturation of the music industry isn't necessarily true, even though it is. It's just you have to redefine yourself, and you have to reinvent yourself now, utilizing the platforms and try to get away from and looking at the music industry the way the traditional people do. Radio, I got to be on the radio, I got to be here. Even though all these things are still powerful tools to be able to use, the radio and all those other things, you need to transition into the new digital age and the new form of digital marketing and make that work, because you got to understand the music industries are still catching on. They're just now catching on, which is why they're offering 360 deals to people now. Now they want to get paid 360 degrees around on you because they understand how much money is in the digital market of the music industry now. They understand that part. See, we're not catching on. That's my job. That's what I'm telling you guys. You're not catching on. It's real simple. Just pay attention to the market trends, because that's all music is. Music is any other business. It's like you're watching the stock market. You're seeing what investments to make in technology, who is at the head of their game, what new technology they're using to implement to get more subscribers or people to use their apps, and then you just have to convert that over to the music. Real simple. Spadazo, I'm not dropping the re-edits. You drop the re-edits. You tell them about the re-edits, man. You drop the re-edits, but I think you're talking about our audio that we did. I'm still editing that audio, man, because you was nervous. You was nervous. And if I dropped it, it would only be like maybe 10 minutes of the actual audio interview, Spadazo. So we're going to have to redo another one. Revelation 6:8 says you've been 100 from day one. I appreciate it. I've tried my best, to be honest with you. I really tried my best. Jim Lagan says individuals that pay it forward profit more than those that charge for everything they do. Continue to be you, bro. Those other channels don't get it yet. Thank you so much. That means the world to me again, brother. That means the world to me again. Sun7 says #facts. Appreciate it, brother. That's what I'm talking about. WJ Walker 44 says, do you do face-to-face consultations? Me personally, I do better in person and like to be hands-on. Yes, I do face-to-face. It costs a little more because now you have to talk about traveling and all these different things. But yes, I do face-to-face consultations. If you're serious about it, you know I do them. If you're not serious about it, then, you know, don't waste my time and not waste yours. I'm not saying you won't waste my time. I'm just saying whoever it is may watch this video later on. Okay? All right. Again, though, guys, the title of this particular video was Buy Your Equipment, cheap or your clothes today, make sure that you guys go into the description and check out my Amazon link. Go buy this equipment on Prime Day to take advantage of it, because it's about saving money, guys, at the end of the day. And this deal is for you guys to really save money. So make sure that you go and check out and shop the Music Millionaire store on Amazon to save you 7 to 50% off of whatever goes on right now. Also, make sure, guys, you go to my Indie Goats channel. Sign up and subscribe to Indie Goats. You know, WJ Walker 44, you could never come to where I'm at, because I'm never in the same place at the same time. I'm spitting. Damn, man, I'm spitting all on my table and shit, man. You got me spitting. You drew a super laughter out of me. Anyway, it would just be impossible, because between my phone consultations, me traveling in between Atlanta, North Carolina, Miami, I'm all over the place. My schedule is like that. So what I wound up doing is, and you'll start seeing my videos where I do that. A lot of my videos are pre-recorded for you guys sometimes, depending on the subject matter. And when I'm traveling, I just schedule those videos to drop on my predefined days, so it seems like I'm just there and flowing consistently. But I definitely it's constantly moving. So what I wind up doing is, I'll try to schedule my consultations in between a state or a place that I'll be going, so that it's sometimes cheaper for me to come to you versus you trying to come to me, which you more than likely won't catch me. So I try to do that. Like right now I'm in the office, but when I get off of this, I have to go. I really have to go. But right now, you guys have my time, okay? All right, guys. So with that being said, if you guys don't have any more questions for me, or you've asked out all the questions in your mind and your brain right now, I'm going to be wrapping this thing up, and hopefully this podcast will be up shortly, because I did skip last week from my podcast. If you want to replay this podcast, you can. On this particular YouTube video, I'm not necessarily sure I'm going to leave this up, because it's only going to be applicable to today and tomorrow. So I may leave this video up today and tomorrow based on the title of the video, which is buy your equipment or whatever for cheap today only. So I'm not necessarily sure that I'm going to leave this particular video up to actually be available for later on, guys. So you know, we'll see. I'll see. You know what I mean? I'll think about it, man. I'll think about it. Real quick, I see Diasti Rogue 2018 says, thank you again for the info. Bless up. Peace and blessings. Thank you so much. Etkan Jr. says, how long have you make music? What's your favorite beat type? Etkan Jr., I have been making music since I was 12. And I give you a hint to my age. I've been in the music business for 30 years, 30 plus years. So that gives you an idea how old I am. And my favorite beat type is, I'll be honest with you, I like anything that carries the 808 bass in it well. So if there's a track that carries the 808 bass in it, then I like it. Matter of fact, one of my favorite tracks actually is Ariana Grande, however you want to pronounce it. And it's Sorry Not Sorry, I think it's the song. But I like the track in that, you know what I mean? It's dope, you know what I'm saying? So those are like my type beats that I like, things that carry and bring in and implement the 808 bass drum and kick drum. You know, I think it's a tribute to the Miami bass era. And so anyone that, which is what I originally came up in, the Miami bass era. So anyone that can implement that bass drum into a nice melodic form where you got the melody is right, and you got the 808 kick that's right, and you have a melodic pattern that's telling a story, I love that 100%, man. I really love that. And for all those who want to know if I'm on Instagram, yes, I am. on Instagram. Thank you, and it's SG-1 the Peacemaker, or Music Millionaire. You can't miss me. You'll see me in my fur. It looks like I'm hot. It's hot as hell, but you'll see me in my fur. So I am on Instagram. Thank you guys for listening and asking me questions. And thank you guys for supporting me as well here on Music Millionaires. And guys, listen, man. You know what I mean? Please, you can take these videos that I'm doing, and you could take snippets out of them with YouTube, and you can literally highlight something that you think I said that was very pivotal, and share it on your Twitter, share it on your Instagram, share it with people who you think can utilize that information. If you feel like I dropped a jewel, you don't necessarily have to share the entire video, but share at least a snippet of something that you think was pivotal, that other producers or musicians need to hear or know. Okay, you can do that. Start utilizing this technology. It's a part of Demi Lovato. Thank you. Demi Lovato. I said Ariana Grande. Demi Lovato. My man. That's what I'm talking about. Technology. You get answers anyway. But you're right. That's what it is. So I lost focus because I seen it come up on the screen. But start sharing these videos, man, because too many producers don't know that they have a resource. And that's the thing that you're supposed to do as producers. You're supposed to share. You know what I mean? As Jim Ligon said, pay it forward, guys. Pay it forward. Share this information. This information is free. I'm giving it away for free. And a lot of producers don't know that. A lot of musicians don't know that. And you guys are in a ton of groups. I know you are, because I told you guys to sign up in these groups. You're in a ton of groups, and they don't have no idea I exist. They have no idea I exist, and that there's free resources for them. You know what I mean? And this basic information I'm giving you guys is real, it's free, it's standard to me. And a lot of people just don't know that I'm available. So share these videos, guys. Take the time out to share these videos on your Twitter feeds, your Facebook feed, your Facebook groups, pages, and things like that, man. And let producers know that they have a resource and a person that's willing to teach them what I do know, and trying to know. And let me apologize too a lot of times to you guys, because I do videos sometimes that, for example, someone said something about they didn't get any value. They got value out of something I said, but because of the title, they felt like I did clickbait. No, when I do my titles, I'm thinking of the long haul. Okay, I'm thinking of the long haul of the video. So if I say, for example, the how to make $14,000 off of $20, which was my DistroKid ad, that video was truly about taking $20 and you're able to make a minimum of $14,000, and I gave the science behind how you do that. Now, I may not go through detail to detail what you need to do to outline how to make that $14,000, because most of the time I have it in other videos, and that's the thing that get me. A lot of you guys come in on the latter half of my channel and you don't go through all the videos that I've done. I've done a ton of videos, man, covering a lot of this shit that you guys are asking me now. So start going back in the videos and learning the videos. Now I'll be straightforward. A lot of the videos was cheesy because I was trying to find my way. I was using green screens and some of the shit, just trying to find my way of how I wanted to present the information. It was cheesy as fuck, okay? But we're all entitled to a learning curve, including myself. But the information is still valuable. Okay, so go back to a lot of my videos that I pre-produced and start looking at them, and go inside the playlist. I got a playlist that I put up, and it has like 56 videos in it where I'm just dropping science, just dropping stuff, just dropping. It's like have an all-day Music Millionaires TV fest, man. But you guys watch it, man. You know what I mean? Really watch it and check it out. And again, share the videos and share, you know, what I'm doing. Let's see. I see some more questions real quick. WJ Walker, we will meet one day, brother, soon. I thank you so much. Sun7, thank you as well, brother. I appreciate it so much, and salute to you as well. Jim Lagon, thank you, brother, again, and thank you for your service as well. And you have a wonderful day as well. I don't think I'm as young as you think I am. All right. But yeah, I'm you know, I'm not super old either. So thank you. Creative3, yes, I'm on Instagram. SG-1 of Tha Piecemakerz. My list, thank you for the support. Thank you, brother, as well. Sun 7, my production is bass heavy. Get that dangerous kit, people. It is worth it. Thank you, Spadaza, 100%. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm also gonna start doing an affiliate. I'll be able to soon, very soon, guys. Just FYI, off subject. I will be doing an affiliate link for you guys to be able to make money off of you recommending people to the kit. So you know what I mean. I'm not one of those dudes that don't think we should share. There's enough money for everybody here. And if you're bringing something to another producer, I think you guys should be making money off of it as well. So there will be an affiliate program up in place very soon, hopefully sooner than later, for you guys to be able to make money off of something that you love as well. Okay, guys, so look out for that as well. Christopher Tate says, SG-1, a musical journey awaits you. I'm going to send you some tracks. I love your energy, brother. Thank you so much. I'll wait for it. Diasti Rogue 2018 says, that's right. Look at all the vids, fam. Please do. Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate that. All right. No, Sun 7, I have 56 videos just in a playlist. I have 100 and, oh my God, it's 150, 160 videos that I've done total. So it's a lot of videos, man. A lot of videos. Jim Lagan says, I'm 50 years old. Oh, see, you're not that much older than me, brother. You're not that much older than me. Aha. I'm not young enough to be your sons. Trust me. I mean, you're old enough to be my big brother by a couple years, but yeah. All right, but peace and blessings, Jim. I appreciate it so much, man. So much. Smoke With Me says, follow at Bad Lungs for good music with versatility. Appreciate you, Smoke With Me. Make sure that you hit me up on Instagram. And all of you guys, hit me up on Instagram. Send me a message saying, hey, SG, I follow you on YouTube. This is so-and-so. Give me your YouTube name so I can follow you back. Because I don't always follow somebody. And at some point in time, I don't know if my IG got hacked or somebody used to bottle my shit or what happened. But I got like 7,000 people that I follow that I don't even know who the hell they are. You know what I mean? Like, who does that? So I'm trying to get rid of all these people. But so if you guys know a quicker way that I can get rid of all these people I don't know, please let me know, because I have a ton of people that I follow that I don't know at all, man. So thank you guys 100%. Spoonie G says, when buying all of these drum kits, will it bite me in the future if I make a hit record off of one of them? It is a strong possibility it will, and it's a strong possibility it won't. It just depends on the sample kit that you're using, and it's a funny topic because sample kits are so widely used now, but I think that if you look at it as a tool that you can manipulate and modify and change versus just taking the straight sample and utilizing, then you should be good. I think sample kits really are designed to be for you to be able to create ghost tracks. And for those of you who don't know ghost tracks, again, go back to my videos. I got it in there. We talk about ghost tracks and what a ghost track actually is. So if you're using it in that form or sense, then I think you'll be okay. But if you're using to rely solely on a track without any kind of modification, without changing anything on it, without adding flange to it or whatever, then I think you will get what you are scared of. But I will also be clear to, like, one thing I do like about Music Millionaire is, like, AG does not, when it comes to putting you guys at risk or in jeopardy with the sample packs he present, as far as I know, he hasn't put a sample pack out that has any content in it that won't clear or will have you in a bad situation. So the sample packs that we use are all custom-made kits from us, and that's a part of the kit. So if I give you a Chris Knox kit, that's a Chris Knox kit. If I give you any kit that you use in our system, you're going to be good. You understand? But that's not necessarily the case with everybody that you buy sample kits from. So just change the kit is the best way that I can say it. Sun 7 says just change the kit. So he just, yeah, you know what I mean? He just said it. Demolish Beats Music says, sup boy, peace and blessings, man. Appreciate you. Demolicious Beats Music says, when I bring mines out, it is royalty free. And that's what I'm talking about, brother. That's what I'm talking about. Give back to the community. Make it your sound. All right. Now, let me tell you something, guys. If you're cursing in the chat, YouTube gonna block that, bro. They gonna block it. I can curse on my channel, but they ain't gonna let you curse on it. So you be careful what you are typing into the chats. Okay, guys. Creative 3 says, how many producers in here? Let's follow each other. Creative 3, damn following each other. I keep telling y'all, make a collaboration beat. Put together something that's so phenomenal, guys. Together. Work together, man. You guys test each other's weaknesses and strengths and put something together, man. And give it to me. Give me some stuff that I can give to my brother to give to Dre. How about that one? Come on, man. Yo, come on, bro. Just utilize me, man. Utilize me. Spoonie G says, thanks for the advice. You're more than welcome again. I guess that's the same for Loops, yes. Why everybody say my name wrong? Demo, because it's hard to say. Demolish, beats, music. I know music because I got the Z, but demolish. You gonna have to use the phonetic spelling, bro. That way you ain't got to worry about it. Demolish, because if people are having problems saying your name wrong, you may have to re-look at how you are phonetically spelling it. So look at something that you can change it up a little bit. You know what I mean? Because that is a part of your marketing as well as in your identity, your brand. So if your brand is something that is not being recognized properly or pronounced properly, that will hurt you at the end of the day. Because when people are not comfortable speaking your brand, then they tend to shy away from it because it's too difficult. So make sure that you are you are able to break down your brand phonetically for people to be able to comprehend it. Demolish. Again, you know me. You have to break it down for me. All blogs says a lot of samples are royalty free. Just read the fine print before purchasing. Spadazo 100 says, let's make some instrumentals for TV. And he's great. Spadazo's good at that TV stuff. Trust me. Jim Ligon says, I'm willing to collab, help, tutor, etc. Get at me on my channel here on YouTube. Y'all definitely do that. Oh, and by the way, speaking of Jim Ligon, you know what? Let me do this right now, guys. I'm going to do a video on this, but let me do this while I got you guys here because it's very important. Very, 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 very important. Let me go where? Where do I want to go? Where do I want to go? Where do I want to go? Okay. Channel. Upload default. So there is a tool I want to give you guys. I'm going to do a video on this. I really am, but I'm going to do this. I'm going to jump ahead of myself right now. I'm going to jump ahead of myself because you guys need to know this. So a company contacted me and I've used this company. I'm going to do a video on this, but this is just for my live stream audience right now. For those of you here now, if you are needing a cheap way to master your music, and mastering is the key behind everything, guys. If you're looking for a cheap way to master your music, that's it right there. And it's all online and it's the bomb. I mean, it's the bomb, really. And right now they're running a special. You guys can join right now. Click on that link, join. Please join, because you get all your music mastered. You get unlimited music mastering for a flat fee. Can't make this up, bro. And it's new technology. And Jim, I'm not pooping on you, bro. I know you're an engineer and this is what you probably do. But just want to share this resource for everybody who is looking for mastering of your music. Because even if you mix, you can definitely mix your music down and then have it mastered, so that before you upload it to DistroKid, you're right on point. You got your music mixed and mastered, because that's one of the things that DistroKid requires you to have that right sound, because if it's not done at a certain quality, it'll be kicked back out from iTunes and the rest, because they have quality control, literally, guys. So if you got a great mix on it and iTunes can't pick up on it, or Spotify can't pick up on that great mix, that's all fine and dandy. But for the fee that they have, it's good, bro. Go sign up right now. I promise you, it's well worth the money. I've been trying and testing it. Like I said, I'm putting out a video on it as soon as possible. But your sound is everything, man. So make sure that you utilize that, what I just showed you guys. And why is my battery, it says my battery is charging, but it's still on low power mode. Oh, God, stuff I have to deal with. Okay. So, oh, and the reason why I brought that up, because somebody mentioned to me in an email about what plugin I use for mastering all this stuff. Utilizing this service is cheaper than you buying plugins and going to a studio and paying for a master or anything like that. So if you don't mix and master like D Beats Music does, gotcha D Beats, then utilize that service, man. But that's cool though. I'm glad you have that got that skill set. That's a skill set everyone needs. All right. All right, guys. If you don't have any more questions for me and you really appreciate this, guys, I would appreciate if you guys hit the thumbs up on this particular video, letting me know that you appreciate it. All of the answers that I give you guys and all the questions, and I know that the title said one thing, but we morphed into something completely different. You know, I always enjoy talking to you guys, always like spending time with you guys on these live chatting sessions. I get a chance to really intermingle with you guys and also get a chance to know you guys. So it means so much. So if you like these videos, hit the thumbs up on this video when it comes live on the channel. I don't know if you can do it now or not. I can't see. Also, don't forget to go down below where it says share. Go to your Facebook page, go to the Twitter page, go to Google+, go to Blogger, go to Reddit, go to Tumblr, go to Pinterest, go to the Russian name thing. Go to LinkedIn, go to Stumble Upon, share this video, all those things, okay, at the bottom, guys, as I told you before, all those icons at the bottom for sharing tells you what YouTube wants to see your stuff at. That's also another secret when it comes to being successful on YouTube and or promoting your music or your music video or your channel. Utilize all those places because that's where YouTube find their stuff has been shared the most and have really showed to be useful for YouTubers, okay? So you gotta pinpoint what goes on with YouTube, okay? But and that's something else, guys. So Diasti Rogue says 2018. He just got back in the combo from mastering. He used Audacity. Thank you for that information, brother. We really really makes a difference. And yes, Green Fingers, mash that like button for sure. And if you're new to this channel, you're just catching in, you're coming in live, make sure you subscribe, guys. Subscribe to the channel. It helps me pass this message on to more people. The more you subscribe, the more you like it, the more you comment, the more you guys, you know, come together and share this community, man. You know what I mean? I don't know of too many more people who do live streams the way we do it here. I don't know any other person that's teaching you guys the music business that do them like we do them here. But of course, this is always a community of family. I look at you guys as family, and I like the camaraderie. I love what you guys are doing, and I like the fact that you all chime in and know that each one teach one, and that's the key. So I thank you guys, and with all that being said right now, want to wish you guys a happy 7/17, 2018, because that's what the day is, July 17th, 2018. Wish you guys a happy 7/17, and make sure that you take advantage of the Amazon Prime special today by just utilizing the links that I put in the chat and also in the description below, guys. I'm just going through your messages before I get off of here. Sun 7 say SG-1 is official tissue. Peace and blessings, man. I appreciate that, man. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, man. And I thank all of you who chimed in today on this particular show, and all of you who are listening to the podcast. Thank you guys so much for your support and being my family, and really appreciating everything that I'm trying to do for you guys. And so with that said, you know what I'm going to say. Music is life. We out. Push the red button, SG. Push the red button. I pushed the red button. Push it. Stop.